Hello and welcome back to Shuki Kato's Origami Dragonfly tutorial. In part 1, we pre-creased all of this. We have the paper divided and no creases over here or here. We started to make several diagonal folds. In part 2, we will be doing steps 33 through step 33 through 47. So, let's start. We are going to do right side up, which means these flaps right here will be folded in like this. So now what we're going to do is, if you look closely, look closely, you can see right here we have a 4 gap space right here. What we're going to do is right here we're going to, on the center crease, which should be right, you count 2 gaps on each side, we're going to fold each edge to the center crease, but only crease 2 units down. So like that, and do the same thing right here. So, probably see it will have that. We're going to go from here, we will go 1 unit in. This and this. So you need to make 2 folds like that. There we go. And now we are going to make 2 folds out, well 2 units out and then 2 units back in. So it should end up being on this line. So from that point, we're going to go 2 units out. It will look like that. And then we're going to go 2 units back in. And make that fold. So, it looks like that. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. 2 units out. And then 2 units back in. So, like this. Now we are going to go from this point, we're going to go 2 units down and then over to this point. So from here, 2 units down here, we're going to make a fold from this point to that point. That should be a valid fold. Make it like this. Now we're going to go down 1 unit. Well, not exactly. Go down 2 units and over 1 unit. So I'm going to make a fold from that point to that point. So here. Now we're going to make a fold from this point back all the way down to this point. So again, the same as this one, we go 2 units down from that point and then over. So from this point to this point. And you can extend this if you want to. Now we're going to make a fold. Oh no, this actually doesn't go to this edge, it goes to that point right there. So sorry. This should not go to that point. It should go to that point, like that. And then we're gonna make a fold right along there. That was good. So there's also that crease. I'm so sorry. Like that. And we should have that right there. Now we're going to do the same thing we did right here. So now we should have this. I made the light a lot better, I think. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make a diagonal crease right along here. It starts at this point and goes diagonally up 2 units. Let's go here. Okay, so we should now have that. So, now we're going to make a fold that goes from this point. As you can see, this goes down diagonally 3. So, yep, 3. So, yes. We're going to make from this point, because this is a third, we're going to make a fold from right there to right there. So let's just go like this. Make a valley. Just like that. And it should look like this. Now, we are going to make a fold that goes, okay, from this point and over 1. So, it should look like that, over just 1 unit. And then we're going to make a fold, sorry, from this point all the way until it goes to the second unit right there. So, you just continue going through those squares and go till that second one. Like that. Now we're going to do the same thing right here. So, make up 2 diagonals from this point to this point. From this point and over 1 unit. And then from this point to that second part. sorry, the creases probably don't look that perfect because the grid on this is not perfect up there, but it should be fine. Now we are going to turn the paper over, so it should now be color side up. And we are going to make a mountain fold right it should be 1 unit above this. So if you can see, we have the middle 3 unit. Well, no, it's 6 unit now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units up to the top. We're gonna go 1 unit above that and make a mountain fold. Fold all this behind. It should also be 1 unit above the edge right there. And from the center, you have to find the center and go over 1, up 2, and down 2. So find the center, go over 1, and make a crease up 2, and down 2. And do the same thing on this, up 2, and down 2. So now you can unfold this, and as you can see on the other side, I'm gonna do all my coloring on this side. You can see we have these squares right here. Just like this. Okay, so now we are going to make a mountain. We'll turn it back over, and you can still see the 2 squares. We're going from the tip of that first square, well, anyone really. You're gonna go up 2 units and make a mountain fold behind right here. Then do the same thing, follow the middle and go 2 over, 2 up, 2 down. Do the same thing on this side. 2 up. And 2 down. Now you can unfold, and I'm going to flip it over and oh, okay, okay, you guys probably did it correctly. This online, you need to follow the middle and then go one over. I did the middle crease one off, so let's see. That okay. There we go. You have to follow the middle crease. Is the best way to do it. So if you do it correctly, there should be another square on top. These should line up, but they just don't because I'm not. Probably not. It's just not neat, but here we are. What it should look like this. What all that I did was when I did it here, I did the middle. I thought that this was the middle crease, so I made 2 wrong marks, but it's okay. I have it all in inverted pencil, so it should be very, very clear. Now we're going to turn it over. Go to the top of this one and count up 1. just counterclockwise, like this. But don't have it continue all the way to the other side, because this is not a full crease. Just have it go like this. And what we're gonna do is, if you can already see, we have this line going through here. This is how I did it. I creased the first 2 units down on that line, because that is where the first 2 units should be on that thing. Because it's not go to the middle again. It's go down on this unit, this line, and then go 2 up and then 2 down. And you can follow it because of that guideline, if you can see through your paper. If you can't, then I will show you in a minute what it looks like. I'll do it on this side. From the other side, it should look like this. Pause the video if you need to see. This is up 1 unit from this one, so there's that. Now we can turn it back over, and we have to make another square on top of this bit. So from this point, count up 2, make a mountain fold. Oh, no, don't crease all the way through, sorry. And this time you can actually flip it over if you want. And you can see this diagonal right here. Right there, you can make that and that. And down. So we've done the bottom ones right here. We have one right here, and then normally we have it like this, but we can just turn it over and make little hash marks right. We'll fold 2 units up to down right there. And that should result in giving us squares right like this. And we are almost done now. All we need to do is make some creases right along. Okay, so we're going to now make a mountain fold. No, turn it back over again. So it should be color side up. And we're going to make, if you can see these faint squares right here, we're going to make a mountain fold through the bottom set. So you see the bottom set right here? There's the top set and then the bottom set. We're going to make a mountain fold in between the bottom set. So, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a fold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over these squares on this side just so that it will be easier for you to see. So you see the squares. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this edge to this edge, but stop when you get to where this edge meets this edge. Or at least I think. Yes, that is correct. Where that edge meets this edge, and you should get a fold that looks like this. Now you're going to do the same thing on this side. Make a fold from here to here. Now we'll do the same thing in the middle. Make folds that look like this. And now what we're actually gonna do is do that same thing except using the folds in the middle. So doing that same thing but right here. The easiest way I find to do is make this a mountain fold and fold it to the center crease. And you can crease it as much as that. And you can see it goes to this crease and it stops. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. It's helpful to get the other crease, other side of the paper out. I'm going to do these sides first at once. There we go. Now we have 4 more folds until we are completely done with these. So all we have to do is connect these lines on all 4, right there. So like that. That, like that, and like that. So just connect these, this, and you can turn it back over to here. And I'm just going to go over these creases on this side. And same on the other one. And there we go. That is all the pre-creases needed for Shukikato's Complex Dragonfly. Now you can go with the collapse video and do that. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.